Hi, welcome back to Nauset News. I'm Tim Polero.
And I'm Tyler Hoffman.
And all right, so first up, I have some new announcements from the Daily Bulletin. You feeling creative? Join us for the first meeting of the Nauset Literary and Arts magazine. Like to write short stories, take pictures, work with layout and design, then come to the first meeting of the Nauset Literary Arts and Magazine. Who? We need writers, editors, graphic artists, and a few A-type personalities to keep all of the creative beings in line. Where? Room B203. When? Wednesdays from 3 to 4 p.m. If you're interested but can't attend the day, just email Ms. Sizer at sizerb@nausetschools.org to let her know. Unified Theater. Fridays for an hour after school in the auditorium. You can work with disabled adults to put on a production of a lifetime. This will earn you community service hours and you'll feel good helping others. If you want to participate, contact Catherine Beasley at 774-487-2894. Again, 774-487-2894 or at kbeasley@capabilities.com. And lastly, a reminder that your senior yearbook materials are due. All materials may be emailed to nausetyearbook19@gmail.com at any time. However, you must also fill out a check-in sheet and bring to room B201. Make sure you turn them in so you can have your spot in the yearbook. Now on to Tyler with the lineup.
For today's lineup, our top story will be about the fire prevention contest done by Quinn Miller. Next, the High Five Student of the Week done on Abdel Talabi, who has just won the All-American, done by Ben Morgan. Sports by Ava Berardi and Kylie Shelley. The health tip on the most nutritious fall fruits and veggies, done by Doug Bazzaio and Artie O'Neill. A special report on the drama department's fall play by Thomas Schultz. Things to do by also Thomas Schultz and Sam Cipro. College Notebook by Jordan Auer. Student Council Update by Isabel Merle. Talent Search by Eli Patrick. And to finish off this week's Nauset News, Around the World, done by your anchors. That has been the lineup in the Bulletin. I'm Tyler Hoffman.
And I'm Tim Polero.
And let's carry on with the rest of Nauset News.
Hello, I'm Quinn Miller, and for our top story today, we're covering ourselves. The Nauset Honors Videotech class is putting together several videos that tackle how to prevent common household fires. In collaboration with the Eastham Fire Department, they are entering a contest called the Burn Awareness Contest, put together by the Mass Department of Fire Services, with schools entering from all across Massachusetts. Let's take a look.
Always smoke outdoors, never indoors. You can always...
So I'm here with Kylie Shelley. Kylie.
Hi.
And last year you guys at the contest did really well, right?
Yes, we did.
What did you guys do? You were invited to a luncheon and an award ceremony?
Yes, we were. It was at Shriners Hospital in Boston. It was for the Burn Awareness Program. We earned an honorable mention, and we were invited.
Do you guys think you'll do that well this year, or better maybe?
I definitely think we're going to do a lot better this year. I feel like last year we were still new to the school, and we were new. It was mostly freshman class, and Sam Cipro and I edited most of it together, so I feel like we're in separate groups this year, so one of us is going to go and one of us not. It's going to be like each other rubbing each other's face.
Competition.
Yeah, a little bit of a beef there.
And do you have anything you could share about your video this year?
Yeah, sure. I'm just editing right now. What it's supposed to be is like an old-timey kind of video that's kind of like an old cartoon. So we have the intro here, and then we have the montage here.
Let's light this place up.
Gonna add music or something over this.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be like not hero-y, but like super villain-y. Like if you think of Spider-Man, that kind of thing.
So Kylie, you're a competitive person. Did seeing other teams last year do better, did that bring something up in you, connects the dots on how you can do better?
Yeah, last year a lot of the kids had their projects out of a home base. Like they took their cameras home and used like the fireplace without fire in it because that's against the rules. We're not allowed to use real fire. But we can't take the cameras home for the project, so we have to make do with what we have. So I try to make it look as best I can with what we have, kind of like an improv thing.
All right, well, thank you, Kylie.
Yeah, thank you.
That was our top story. I'm Quinn Miller.
I'm Kyla Shelley.
Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz,
And I'm Sam Cipro.
and we're here today with things to do on the Cape. If the weather has gotten you down in the dumps, then why not try bowling? There are plenty of bowling alleys here on the Cape. For bowling alleys, we have the Orleans Bowling Center in Orleans, the 10-Pin Eatery at the Cape Cod Mall in Hyannis, and Ryan Family Amusements in South Yarmouth. If you're feeling hungry after all that bowling, then don't worry. And because the Orleans Bowling Alley and 10-Pin Eatery have a restaurant, the name of the Orleans Bowling Alley and is the Big Dog's Barbecue, and the 10-Pin Eatery has a restaurant as well. And they also have a nice variety of arcade games. If you enjoy live music, Stewart's in Eastham has live blues music every weekend, and occasionally will even bring in the popular local band, the Grab Brothers. The Chatham Squire also has live music on the weekends, but it usually doesn't start until 10 p.m. If you want to get out early, go to the Harvest Wine Bar in Dennis, where their live music starts at 6 p.m. That's it for now. Here's Sam Cipro with movies now in theaters.
And the three movies I'm here to talk about today are Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, and A Star is Born. Although Freddie Mercury is no longer with us, his legacy is raised even higher in this new musical biography, Bohemian Rhapsody. This movie takes a glimpse into the life of Mercury, and this movie is deemed entertaining. According to movie critic Tim Miller, Malick has flamboyant Freddie down pat. It sounds like an all-around good movie. Then another movie you should check out is First Man, another historical drama about the American hero Neil Armstrong, played by Ryan Gosling. This movie shows another side of Neil Armstrong from what we know as the American man who landed on the moon. It shows how he juggles life's struggles, like losing a child, and life's victories, like landing on the moon. Finally, covering a movie starring singer Lady Gaga in her first major role. Do you know what it is, Thomas?
Yep, A Star is Born.
Yes, A Star is Born, the fourth version of this particular movie. This movie moves people from the story of a veteran rock star, Bradley Cooper, falling for a singer-songwriter, Lady Gaga, and making her become the best she can be. And although I will not review it, if you're looking for a new holiday movie, the third iteration of The Grinch, starring Benedict Cumberbatch as the Grinch, is coming out, or has come out. These are the three movies I suggest you go see. And this has been Sam Cipro and
Thomas Schultz.
And these have been the things to do.
Hello, I'm Jordan Auer, and this week I'm back with College Notebook. Today we'll be traveling to Maine. Maine is best known for being cold, snowing, and having lots of lobsters. But in Maine, there are also many prominent colleges. Bates College is a private liberal arts college located in Lewiston, Maine. Currently, Bates College has a 22% acceptance rate, which makes it a very competitive college. The most popular majors at Bates include many sciences such as biology and biotechnology. Also, literature and psychology are quite popular. Around the college, there are many shops, restaurants, nature trails, and museums. Jack Johnson and Tara Eller graduated Nauset last year and are currently attending Bates as a freshman. In addition to Bates, Colby College and Bowdoin are located in Maine. Some current Nauset seniors are hoping to attend these colleges next fall, and we wish them luck in the admissions process. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Nauset News. I am Jordan Auer, and I hope you have a good weekend.
Hello everyone, I'm Artie O'Neill
And I'm Doug Bazile.
with the Health Tip of the Week.
This week we'll be talking about the most nutritious fall fruits and veggies that are in stores this season. Potatoes are a healthy vegetable which gives many benefits when eaten cooked. Potatoes provide nearly half of your daily dose of vitamin C and are also chock full of fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants. Sweet potatoes are even healthier than normal potatoes. Sweet potatoes help maintain a healthy blood pressure and can help prevent constipation. At just about 110 calories apiece, potatoes are a good food to eat on the daily.
Another very tasty and healthy vegetable ripe and ready to eat this fall is squash. Squash is very high in vitamins A, B6, and C. Vitamin A is crucial to keeping your immune system healthy, as well as lowering your risk of cancer. Yellow squash is especially good for you since it is rich in manganese. Manganese is a mineral that boosts bone strength and boosts your body's ability to process fats and carbohydrates.
Hey Artie, what vegetables and fruit do you eat?
Well, I love potatoes, but my favorite has to be apples. They taste great and provide many antioxidants, flavonoids, and dietary fibers that reduce the risk of developing cancer and diabetes. Plus, an apple a day does keep the doctor away.
That's great. And remember, folks, I'm Doug Bazile.
And I'm Artie O'Neill.
And this was the Health Tip of the Week. One last thing. If you're struggling to incorporate these fruits and veggies into your diet, try adding them into a soup for a nice full meal.
Hi, I'm Ben Morgan with High Five Soon the Week. Not things to do this week. Hello, I'm Ben Morgan with your High Five Soon the Week. Abdel Talabi. This week we are beyond honored to introduce Abdel Talabi, who just received word on November 6th that he is an official high school All-American athlete, a member and a captain of the boys soccer team here at Nauset. Abdel Talabi played varsity squad for the past 4 years. In that time, he has impressed coaches at local, regional, and national level. His defensive skill, size, and power to make him stand out and have earned him the 2018 High School All-American Award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
It's pretty cool. Worked hard the past 4 years. Had a lot of good teammates, so it was just fun getting that award. And the team's doing well right now, so it's fun.
What does it take to win a game?
To win a game? I don't know. First thing to focus on is defense. If we don't get scored on, then the other team can't win. And then we just try to put the ball in the back of the net and create a lot of chances.
Nice. It's all about the hard work and the dedication and good sportsmanship, won't you say?
Yes, sir.
So, how did you find out? We heard it was after a big state game, and also did you win that?
Yeah, we beat Hopkinton, and after my coach called my parents over, and he told us, and it was pretty cool. All the guys were happy for me, so it was awesome.
Yeah, I heard you found out after the game.
Yeah.
And after you won that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
We here have been other male athletes from Nauset who have earned All-American as well. Who are they and how have they influenced you in any way?
Yeah, so Jake LeBranch won it my sophomore year. He also got Gatorade Player of the Year. Jake was amazing. I really looked up to him, especially because I was younger. He was awesome. And then James won it last year. James was really, really good forward. And they both deserved it. They were both really good. So.
Yeah, it's always good to look after a hard-working athlete to help build up the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I look up to those guys a lot.
Do you intend to play soccer in college? If so, where are you looking?
Yeah, I do. So my top school right now is Southern New Hampshire University, and then I'm looking at Merrimack, UNH, and St. Joseph's in Maine. So yeah.
They sound pretty good. You do you and find the right school. Last year, the All-American ceremony was in Philadelphia. Any idea where it will be this year?
I think it's in Chicago this year.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, I just have one question. Do you like to play soccer in your free time?
Yeah, definitely. Soccer, love to do it. Favorite sport, so anytime I can get a chance, I love to play.
Nice. And I wasn't talking about FIFA either. Oh, congratulations, man. You earned it.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Isabel Merle with this week's Student Council Update. The Council had their first meeting back from their week-long break on Wednesday, November 7th. They are now discussing the next Faculty Friday, which will take place December 14th. Looking ahead, the council will also be collecting toy donations for Toys for Tots at the Nauset High School Winter Fair, which will take place December 1st from 10 to 1 at Nauset High. Make sure to look out for upcoming news about events like these. Just a reminder, the council meets every Wednesday from 4 to 5 in Miss Kimmick's room, N204. And a quick shout out to the Student Council Executive Board, Jordan Auer, who is president, myself, who is vice president, and secretary, Anna McMeekin. I'm Isabel Morrell, thanks, and have a great weekend.
Hi, I'm Ava Berardi.
And I'm Kylie Shelley.
Here with your Nauset Sports Update.
The girls' cross-country team won the Eastern Massachusetts state sectional title on November 10th in Wrentham. The girls beat the 2017 Eastern Mass champions, Westwood High School, thanks to the solid efforts of Nauset's top 4 runners who all placed in the top 15 overall. Rachel Pringa was 4th, while Abby Farrell crossed the line in 8th place. Izzy Nobley and Ella Kelly placed 13th and 14th respectively. Nauset's 5th runner was Hannah Brunel, placing 51st. There was 148 runners in the 5K race. The girls faced a strong headwind and a slippery, muddy course due to heavy rains the night before. Coach Katie McCulley said that her girls were headstrong and confident on the starting line. They knew they had to run their best to beat Westwood and Foxborough. Nauset will now compete at the All-State meet in Westfield on November 18th.
The Nauset boys soccer team clinched the South Sectional state title on Monday, November 12th in Canton. They beat Walpole 2-1. The game was filled with rough and spirited action and was 0-0 by halftime. But the boys rallied in the second half to score 2 goals. Anthony Lavati and Shavar Champagne scored 1 goal apiece, while goalie Jack Avalar was challenged more than he had been all season. Avalar made a number of diving saves through the game. According to Coach John McCulley, "There's no quit in us. These guys are true warriors." The boys will face Arlington in the finals. Good luck, Nauset.
The Nauset boys cross-country team placed 10th as a team and were able to qualify Jake Pearl for the All-State meet. In order to qualify as a team, the team must place in the top 4. Jake Pearl had a great race and placed 9th overall with a time of 16 minutes and 53 seconds. Pearl had the fastest time out of all Cape and in all divisions. Also running well was Finn Riley, placing 30th.
The football team had a great game over in Nantucket, beating the Whalers 14-12 in non-playoff action. Nauset traveled to Nantucket on November 9th and was the first game ever between the two teams. Playing well for Nauset was Mac LaBarge, Bobby Joy, and Riley Bent. In addition, the difference maker was Bobby Wright, who to hit both point-after touchdown kicks for the Warriors. The Whalers failed on both their 2-point conversions. Be sure to mark your calendars for the annual Nauset vs. DY football game on Thanksgiving morning. The game will be held at home and scheduled for 10 a.m.
That was a great game. For the first time in Nauset history, the Nauset varsity cheer squad attended the All-State competition at Marlborough High School on November 11th. The team competed in the category Game Day. There were 13 teams in the category, and they placed 5th with no deductions. 0 deductions. The team could not have made it without their amazing new coach, Jenny Sudam. Also, for the first time in 5 years, Nauset will be having winter basketball cheer for the boys varsity team with Jenny Sudam coaching. Thanks for tuning in to your sports update.
I'm Ava Berardi.
And I'm Kylie Shelley. Thanks for watching.
Hi, my name is Eli Patrick, and this is this week's talent search for this episode of Nauset News. And I'm here with
Rachel Gitsy.
And for her very talented and very well done artwork. So what originally got you into art and drawing?
At my old school, I used to go to DY for freshman year, and I just kind of needed an elective to take up space in my schedule, and I took a painting class and just kind of kept with it.
What, in your opinion, would have to be your best piece?
I don't really know what my best piece is, because I normally just do like portrait after portrait after portrait, and they all kind of look the same. But yeah, I don't really know. I don't have a favorite piece.
And do you plan on going to college and continue pursuing art?
Yeah, I want to get our education degree and be an art teacher.
All right, well that's all we have for this talent search. Thanks.
Welcome back. I'm Tyler Hoffman.
And I'm Tim Polero.
And welcome back to Around the World. Today we have that Norway had to evacuate 137 members of its crew from one of their warships after it collided with an oil tanker. This happened on Thursday in the fjord in Maltese. 8 people were slightly injured, but they're okay.
All right, so I got that first retirement home for showbiz beluga whales. UK-based company UK-based company Merlin Entertainment says it does not want to keep beluga whales in its marine parks because they suffer in captivity. But it has been under pressure over a park in Shanghai, China, which it has owned since 2012 and where 2 beluga whales perform. It has long promised to move the marine mammals to a more natural home, but it had been saying that there was nowhere suitable until now, that is.
The Irish Aviation Authority is currently investigating lights and UFOs spotted off the coast of Ireland. A British Airways pilot contacted the airport asking if there were any military exercises, and after she found out that there were none, she claimed that there were objects in the sky next to her and flashing lights, and then it went away very fast. They said there were, yeah. Now on to you with the last one.
All right, so last up, unfortunately, tributes are being paid to an American writer and former president of Marvel Comics, Stan Lee. He died at the age of 95. In recent years, Stan Lee has periodically suffered from illness, including pneumonia. This legendary comic book author died at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, according to a family lawyer. Lee created the Fantastic Four for Marvel Comics in 1961 and went on to create titles including Spider-Man and The Incredible Hulk. Just a few of the tributes given by celebrities include actor Chris Evans, best known for playing Captain America, wrote, "There will never be another Stan Lee." X-Men star Hugh Jackman said, "We've lost a creative genius." Robert Downey Jr., who played Iron Man, simply wrote, "I owe it all to you. Rest in peace, Stan." That's all for Around the World. I'm Tim Polero.
And I'm Tyler Hoffman.
And thanks for tuning in.
I'm Tom Dudzik with an extra report, and today we're going to be going into Mrs. Albright's anatomy class, where they're going to be doing some dissecting.
Muscle. And then.
You want to look at the things? Pins?
Cartilage. Cartilage, that was right here. Cartilage, that's why it's so hard. Cartilage, and we have tendon, muscle, radius ulna, the cartilage, ligament, hinge joint, and obviously the periosteum, which is like the bone itself. So that's what it like at least goes to it, yeah.
So Ethan, what are you learning about today?
Right now we're dissecting chickens to learn about the anatomy of the bones, muscles, tendons, and really everything around it.
Ethan, how does this connect with other lessons that you've learned?
So we just did a lesson on the skeletal system, and so right now we're comparing the human anatomy to the chicken anatomy and really comparing the similarities and differences. The first step was to remove the skin, and so here we have a big piece of skin that we took off the chicken. So then after that, we tried to expose all the bones, the radius and the ulna right here, and then we labeled each part in between using these pins. So as you can see, this pin that I'm holding right now is going into some cartilage. This pin right here is going into the muscle. This pin right here is just labeled tendon. It's going into tendon. This is labeled as ligament, connecting the bone and the bone. And this one right here is labeling the periosteum, which is part of the bone, which is really important for keeping its structure.
I'm Tom Dudzik, and that was the extra report. Thanks to Ethan Still for showing us all about the chicken legs, and thanks to Miss Albright for letting us film in there.
Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz, and I'm here today with your special report. Today, I will be interviewing a member of the school drama club to talk about their current fall production. So, tell me, I hear you are currently working on a play called The Crucible.
We are?
As a matter of fact, my English class is reading a book about it. But enough about me. Let's hear more from you. Could you you mind telling us about this play and what the story is about?
Well, it's the story of the Salem witch trials and how a small town in Massachusetts back in the 1600s, some girls are doing things that they shouldn't be doing involving witchcraft, and they almost get caught for it, but rather than act out and admit that they've done this, they started branching out and accusing others in the town of witchcraft. Really hard on making sure it's very authentic to the time period, and we have a lot of dedicated crew members making sure that everything's perfect. It's really great.
How many students are in your play? And if you don't know, just give us an educated guess.
I really don't know. I'd say at high 20s, low 30s maybe. There's quite a few people in it.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm Thomas Schultz, and this has been your special report.